Welcome to my mini videos. In this video, I'm going to be talking about reality. We have two types of reality that I've come to observe. And then in part two, I'll talk about another type of reality. But in this video, let's talk about the two types of reality that, based on, I'll say, research and my own experience, I've come to realize. Now, reality is based on two types. First one is objective reality. And then the second type is the subjective reality. The objective reality is the reality that when we open our eyes, we see things, right? We see houses, we see trees, we see cars, we see the sun, we see the moon, we see the sky, right? You see human beings walking around, you see animals, okay? Those are objective. You can feel, touch them, okay? So they are objective. You cannot change them. They are there. You can't say, tomorrow I don't want to see the sun. The sun is going to come out. You cannot say, I don't want to see the moon. The moon is going to come out, right? So those are what we call the objective reality. We can see them, we experience them on a day-to-day basis. So they are there, they are real. But then there is another type of reality, which is the subjective reality. The subjective reality is the reality that each and everyone is going through within ourselves. Okay, within ourselves. So the subjective reality is the interpretation of what the objective reality means to us. So we can see a house, and that house might feel like a home to someone. To someone else, it might not feel like a home. So the subjective reality mostly is attributed to the internal reality, or what we are living within ourselves, right? Because our experience is not outside, it's not outer, it's within. Everything that we are experiencing, we are actually taking them within and then giving them meaning within ourselves. Okay. So I'll make an example. Let's say if I see a horse, right? The horse might represent transportation to me, right? I'm gonna use the horse to go somewhere. But to someone else, the horse might represent meat or food, because they don't have within themselves the idea that a horse can be used for transportation. All they see is meat or food, right? In this case, we are both seeing an objective reality, but the subjective reality, or what we are perceiving within ourselves, is quite different. Okay. So the reality that we actually live in, scientists have actually proved, or trying to prove, that we live in a simulation. So in a simulation, everything that we perceive has to be interpreted, right? Because the simulation is just there. Like I explained earlier, the objects are there without any meaning. We give meaning to the objects. So the color red might seem red to me, but it might seem blue to someone else, even though it might be red. Or even, who knows, color red is red, right? Who said color red was red? Who said color blue was blue? We give meaning to those things, okay? Hence, reality is internal. It's something that we live within ourselves, not something that we are living on the outside. Okay. And this brings the question that if reality is what we live in the inside, then can we actually change reality? Can we affect reality? Of course, we can affect reality. Because if it's what is the meaning that we give within ourselves is what makes reality, then I can give meaning to anything within myself and live that within myself. Because we are not living on the outer, we are living in ourselves. We are living based on our experience within ourselves, right? So we can say reality is actually what we perceive within rather than without. I know sometimes this kind of message might seem a little bit too much for some people, but try and think about it, contemplate about it, and you will understand what I mean. Because if reality is mostly subjective, then we can change our own reality. We can give meaning to our own reality. And it can lead us to living a wonderful life without pain. Because what is pain? Pain is internal, meaning that we give within ourselves. What is happiness? Happiness is meaning that we give within ourselves. Emotions are meaning that we give within ourselves. So you can be happy every day. You can be sad every day. You choose what you want to live. Okay. So hopefully this short message is gonna help you understand reality. And this is just the beginning. I'm gonna be doing quite a few of these to help you understand and liberate you.